Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you little maniacs across the planet Earth, once again it is motherfucking time for Robcast! Coming at you live, uncut and unready from Spreaker Podcast in Robcast Radio. So hold on to your cocks or some big titties, cause here it goes. Let them have it, zombie. Yeah.
Nice intro. Nice intro there. We do what we can, right, guys? Welcome to the latest edition, that's right, of Robcast Radio. Look, we're on here today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you little maniacs across the globe. Checking out some audio equipment today. We've had technical difficulties, and guess what? Last week, we weren't able to quite bring you all the programming that we had already recorded, and now some of that stuff we can't get it to upload. However, just like we tell you, hey, we're not going to make excuses. We are going to make something happen today, ladies and gentlemen. So, rock and roll. I think we'll just do a re-record. We're going to do a Sunday, what's going on around the H, what's going on in your world, because you all know that we are just squirrels trying to get a nut. And, yeah, it's your world, fellas. So, as you know, normally, depending on what show we normally do, but we definitely like to start off Robcast by saying thank you to the Army, thank you to the Navy, thank you to the Air Force, and thank you to the Marines for doing what you bad motherfuckers do to keep our country free. We also like to say thank you to the firefighters, to the EMTs, but last but definitely not least, back to badge, the boys in blue, the police officers, guys. That's right, support your local police officers, fellas, because just like all of the other first responders, when we all, our pussy asses are running away from danger, when it happens, these fucking awesome studs are trained to run right into that danger. So for that, we always give all of these gentlemen and ladies much respect here at Robcast Radio. So thank you for your service, past, present, and future. So rock and roll, guys. It's Sunday, the Sunday after the Super Bowl. Well, I think we're still cleaning up trash from the Super Bowl in the H. So, how have your week been? No, we're constantly improving and advancing and moving forward here at Robcast Radio. And we had some Robcast Radio AM programming. And, yeah, we couldn't get it to do much. And I think it had to do with definitely technical difficulties on the Wi-Fi side. You know how it is, guys. You call the company once and they say, oh yes, let me revamp your thing and revamp and redo and reboot and this and that and boom, bing, bam. Shit works like a dream for a whole month. And then last month it was like it's crazy Wi-Fi. Maybe it has to do with the way the planets are lined up. Where the satellite that we're picking up the signal is orbiting around the Earth, or some shit that I have no understanding of. But again, we're not going to make excuses. We'll make something happen, and yeah, I'm not going to apologize. We still, we were still bringing you all some programming. We just couldn't get it out there. So rock and roll, we're back in business as usual, and it isn't like we've been away for a long time. The main thing is that I was getting some positive feedback from Radio AM that, yeah, we got some listeners. We got some people that like it, at least two. You know what I mean? And we really, really appreciate that there. And I would encourage you to send email as far as concerning what you would like to see, hear, listen to during your workout, topics that you would like to cover, or if you'd like to be on the Robcast yourself, send us an email at radiorobcast@gmail.com. 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 And that's where we can, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, as far as if you have an interesting subject you'd like to be on the Robcast. No problem. We can just have you call in or come into the studio. Sometimes. You never know. Anyway, guys, so what have we got on the agenda today? I have been doing massive cleanup of the property around here and trying to, make it look presentable. And I mean, it's been a blessing. It's been a pretty cool week, nice week. Haven't gotten to ride the motorcycle very much. However, I do make an excuse when the wind's not just super bad, man. The wind, it's something you got to watch for, especially right here on the Golden Gulf Coast, where we do have the thing called a sea breeze. I don't want to get swept out into the dang ocean.
Yeah, but what if C-A-T really spelled dog?
Oh, right. So just to remind you that you are able to listen to the show anytime on YouTube. That's Rob C. Zombie on YouTube. Robert Cole Zombie in parentheses on Facebook. The easiest thing to do is just to go to Spreaker Podcast, download the app, and follow the show at Spreaker Podcast. It happens to be the best podcasting network on planet Earth, guys. So download it. You will not be disappointed. I'm going over some notes because I couldn't get some other shows to upload, and it's all on because I live out in the sticks, and so that's why I always encourage you all to be patient, because we are constantly advancing and moving forward. Speaking of, what I'm saying is I'm going to try not to repeat a whole lot of things, because I'm going to try to get some of the other shows to upload later today on more powerful Wi-Fi. Okay, so I talked about the Superbowl coming into town. How do you all feel about that? It was a little bit disappointing to me, because I did find out that like $75 a night rooms that were available were going for 10 times what they're normally booked for. Just a regular old $75 hotel room was going for $750. And then I was a little bit like, they put together this club that was just like they in a warehouse with absolutely no parking and stuff like that. That I don't know. I guess I liked the idea, but I didn't like the idea because we have way nicer venues around Houston. We could have entertained some of these people in and maybe shown them a little bit of a nicer time, or for like Taylor Swift to play at. I would rather see them turn the Opera House or something like that into a venue. But then whenever you saw all the trash, all the debris, and all of this stuff that's just basically disposable bullshit that had a bunch of Superbowl crap printed on it, that now Houston has the honor of putting in their landfills. So that was one of the couple of questions that I brought up. Was it worth it? We didn't have any kind of before the game, someone had stopped by here. I was like, yeah, I'm not a big Super Bowl fan, but maybe I'll check it out just because I have nothing else going on, And it seems like, and it's in Houston, you know what I mean? Probably see some buddies out there trying to get on camera and such. So I did watch the game, and I don't know. Yeah, like I say, I was a little bit disappointed. And some of my notes, it says, was Super Bowl 51 a clusterfuck? Some people were saying that the local people that lived right around, let's say the NFL experience, weren't able to afford to get into the NFL experience, costing right at $100 a family to get into the event. It was basically formatted and set up for, middle to upper class people, and mainly people that came in from out of town. And I don't mind. I think also that I did talk a little bit about every single person in Houston showing up just to show up, when maybe they could have admired things from a little bit farther away, and given some of our guests the opportunity to enjoy Houston and the surrounding area. Like, invite them to your neck of the woods, some of these people, and let them check out Sugarland or Bel Air or Lake Jackson, etc. And that probably did happen. You know what I mean? That probably did happen. So basically, guys, I'm not going to do a long show today because I want to make sure all of our Wi-Fi, internet, and everything's working this Sunday, Sunday, February the 12th, 2017, guys. So I hope all of you are having an awesome weekend. Don't be drinking and driving. Handle your buzz, fellas. Fuck, I cannot express that enough. You know? And yeah, I don't know. I think that the year is actually kind of kicking ass as far as the economies go, and everyone's a little bit nervous on the edge of their seats with what's going on in the White House. Cannot blame them. However, I think our country's in good hands, and I think sometimes we need to trust people, but become involved in your community. You hear me? I'm saying, do what you can do from your level instead of just sitting back and watching it and talking shit. Become involved in whatever cause that you believe in. And speaking of having belief in people, the main thing is to believe in yourself, fellas. Period. Should wake up every day and be blessed and happy to be alive and do what you love to do every single day, just like yours truly. And guys, if you are, I am super proud of you for that. And wow, so this is what we'll do. We'll just I'm gonna go through. We'll talk a little bit about what's been going on around here. I'm gonna switch away from notes so that I'm not completely repetitive, because I got a feeling that this other show will upload that I didn't have a powerful enough connection like the connection I've got with all of you guys. So if you are listening in Colorado City, what's up? What's up, Blakeinator, Car, Christina, Mac, Salem, and last but definitely not least, Milo. What's up, Milo? That's all, fellas. Okay. So yeah, the Super Bowl was last weekend. This week, totally trying to just cleaning up the property. You know, we had a flood, and that was, 7 months ago. And almost, knock on wood, almost everything that's like debris and stuff like that's on our property is pretty much cleaned up. Pretty much starting to look good again. However, now it's time to cut some trees and plant some hedges and put in some gardens for the springtime. And yeah, I'm kind of excited that it's spring break. It's starting to look like motorcycle weather. So make sure you tune in to the Life Behind Bars Robcast, LBBR, where we talk all about motorcycles and the world of motorcycle enthusiasts. Right here at Spreaker Podcast. And yeah, we will Radio AM, several other shows on here that you can check out. Show some love. Download the app. Follow the show. Click on my name. Go to where it says created by. Click on my name. Woo! It feels good when people click on my name. And that's the best thing that you can do to try to help support Robcast Radio, guys. Because leaps and bounds, we got a new Yamaha keyboard in the studio. Well, it's not really new, but it's new to us, and it's nice. We're blessed, and we're happy to have it. And the next thing on the list, the notorious new mixing board, and headphone amplification unit. It's always